The big conspiracy is now beginning to unravel, as there has always been one very important question that I asked in the beginning of this manga, and also in that part of the manga would probably have been the finale of this manga if it had been canned. And that is, are there any other humans out there? Well, we may find out. The angry anime fan, the despair reviewer, to bring you Dr. Stone chapter 95. Also, it turns out that it's time for them to enter their second popularity polls after 2 years. I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot bigger this time. So who's gonna be number 1? Maybe Senku. Who's gonna be number 2? Ryusu stole the show ever since he appeared, so maybe he will be number 2. After that, though, I don't know. I mean, Kohaku has been great, but she was more greater in the first popularity poll, so I think she's gonna lower in ranking. Hopefully Suka will increase in ranking. So maybe Senku, Ashigeru Gen, Ryusu, Kohaku, Suka, Taiju, Yusihara, and Tsukasa are gonna be on this list. Who knows? Either way, it's not important. What's important in the manga is chapter 95. Suka tames the little boar, apparently by becoming immediately friends with it, and she names it Sagara. So yeah, I mean, that's Suka for you. She is a nature lover. And Sagara the boar does indeed find the oil, which Kohaku identifies as the black spot. And it's confirmed, they have found the Sagara oil field. And given all the fact that Sagara did well, Senku and Francois makes a little lie of the fact that Sagara probably smells so much like oil now, so it should probably not be eaten. Of course, my mind slapped. The arrow know for a fact that when you shoot you miss your marker, because there many say that Senku's not fooling anybody, and that is the fact that he's saying, but if I don't get professional rewards for labor, morale will drop. But he just says, right, but is that really why? Is there another reason why? And with that oil, which they create many different fields with near the Ishigami village, or no, probably in the field, they use the hot air balloon to deliver barrels of oil, as Senku creates a motorboat with a shark face on it. Although apparently he created the engine while not exactly when he built the freezer for Tsukasa, but he explains it similar. So now they're gonna test the quality of the Sagara oil and exactly see how well it's gonna perform. Of course, Taiju begins to wonder, isn't that a love potion? But Senku finally comes clean and saying, that wasn't a love potion, you moron, that was just simple gasoline. But then Ryusu says the funny thing is that before everything was petrified, the gasoline was the last science he created in the old world. And now he has created oil gasoline here in the new world, basically meaning that he is back to the world, the old world of old, and now he will surpass it. With that, the boat drives off to the waters, as they are all on the ocean, and it seems to actually work pretty well. But now they will have to make note of everything so they can know that they're not getting lost. So Senku reveals they're gonna do a GPS. Oh, Senku, you always bring the unreasonable things to the mind, right? I mean, normally people use GPS for cell phones or cars by using the satellites. And while I wonder if the satellites are still up there in the world of Dr. Stone, I don't think they can be used anymore. Because, well, you can't access them from space, and also you don't have the satellites. So Senku creates a man-made one that he have built by using the water wheel from the waterfall, as well as a tower on top of the communication tower. And together with the help of Old Man Kasaki and Sukas doing switch on, they create radio waves that allows them to connect to the boat. Of course, they also have to hold the satellite, and Ruri confirms it perfectly. So then suddenly Gin decide to be the little mocker again and saying that isn't this a perfect opportunity? Is the first call to the world. So isn't it okay to say that your feelings to it all? Of course everyone else wants that, but we all know that Gin just wants to mess. And just as Chrome is about to say that, suddenly they get static. So yeah, it's cruel fate indeed. The first time Chrome was a moron. Second time, well, now they're intervened by something that is pretty unexpected. Or is it? I mean, this chapter started pretty funny and lighthearted and heartwarmly. But the end, that is actually scary, as they identify it as being electromagnetic waves that are coming out in the direction. And it's not plasma. So, and apparently it's doing through static codes that Ashiguro again identifies as Morse code. And apparently he knows Morse code, but is repeating the same words, W, H, Y, as the words keep on echoing, Y, 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 and Y. And we see the demonic skull of something, probably just for dramatic effects, but someone in the outside world have noticed their electric magnetic pulses, so to speak, and are now making contact, asking the question, why are you all here? Or probably they're just gonna ask the question, why do you still use this? As I said before, the theory that humans may have been outside of the world hasn't exactly been lost. If you think about it, the world is big, but the petrification being practically petrified the entire humanity. But as Senku said, who was responsible for this petrification? If there was an attack by someone, isn't it possible that that someone managed to save itself? Granted, many centuries have passed now, so whoever was responsible cannot be alive now. Unless, of course, Dr. Stone is going to do a little bit more unrealism and say that this man found immortality, whoever. But whoever is this is out there, knows the modern technology. And they're saying why. As I said before, that why can mean many things. It can mean, why are you still alive, humans? Why are you using modern technology, humans? And why is this happening? It's an ominous message, which means the trick of reverse engineering and finding out the cause of the petrification has just turned into danger. Granted, if it was just adventure, it would have been boring. But who is this mysterious messenger? And what is there saying? Is it very possible that all of this revenge was just Gaia revenge? You know, of humanity petrifying the entire of other humanity because they were angry on how the world was being ruined. Who knows? All I know is it was nice and comedy with heartwarming, with the new pet from Suka. And now, ominous. Give me your thoughts if you have any.